Shri Radha Krishnaya Namo Namaha. At first, I offer my humble prayers in the lotus feet of Lord Shri Radha Krishna. I also extend warm greetings and respect to all of you. Today, from Shri KrishnaKarnamritam, written and composed by Shri Leela Sukh Bilab Mangalji, we will be listening chapter 2nd. The verses are as follows. Let the sweet jingling coming from the jewel anklets of the milkmaids, Lord, echo in my heart. That sweet jingling which is acclaimed by melodious cries from the throat of Kalinda's daughter, grey geese, which float on the lotus ponds of Kamala. Let us play in my fond heart the immortal one whose sweet lips with flute notes flutter the lotus minds of silent sages, whose long wide eyes are a tender red and filled with compassion, whose hair bristles thickly when pressed to Kamala's jar like breast. With half open lotus eyes, the primal in the form of a boy kisses to confusion the joyous sweet moon face of the young wives of Raja. Let some such of his moods manifest in my mind through the music of his flute, where tinkling bracelets sound softly with a slipping yellow garment is held up by the hand, where long tresses gradually fall loose and a peacock feather ornament slips. Then the Lord's form, whose every gesture and aspect is fickle and wavering, is held back by the arms of his fond consort. As he rises from the amorous couch, let his form be reflected in my mind. We do reference the Lord's pretense at sleeping with playfully closed eyes, where the conversational sallies between the young wives of Raja are so affecting to the ear of the hearer that a tender smile, although held back, as it were, oozes gently drop by drop, and here begins to show, standing straight on end like sprouts of love. Let us go to the woods of austerity full of bright leaves and shoots, or let us go within the milkmaid's breast. If we don't heed the dancing feet in Vrindavan, we won't find another to worship. When will I find the boy who is consecrated to the kingship of all sweet forms by flute notes pouring out, rich like nectar? When will that child adorned with a peacock plume soothe and cool our eyes, with a tender moon face marked by the falling honeydew of gentle laughter? O Krishna moon, soothe and cool my sight with your wondrous play which supports the world by the glory of a childhood touch with first youth and by a sidelong gaze colored with tenderness. When will he cast one glance on me from eyes blue like Kalindi's lily petals and tremulous as if one rising waves of compassion, and the sounds of his flute's play which soothe like the moon on the matted locks of Kandarpa's opponent Shiva? When will they give ineffable joy to my heart? The milkmaids tell, O Lord, how inconstant your gaze, how tender your talk, how graceful and strong the slow measure of your stride, how deep your embrace, how intoxicating and distracting your smile. May I see your splendor, which is the most magnificent in the three worlds, which is in your many open smiles, your long, wide eyes, which is closely embraced by the women of Raj, which endlessly provides cluster of blossoms which are streams of blue light. Bless me with your gentle eyes, which move to the music of the flute. If blessed by you, I will need no other. If not, no other can help. I place my trembling hands together and, given voice by increase of a ceaseless misery, I pray, O Lord, you who are the ocean of mercy, just one time anoint me with drop of the goodwill from your glance. We have become anxious to see you as the boy who bears well the peacock feather crest, who is alluring to the lotus eyes of young women, whose berry face is ready to subdue the lotus moon. If you would call to mind that your boyhood is the wonder of the three worlds, then you would come to know, as I do, my deep desires, and would tell me how to sometimes see with my very eyes your lovely lotus face, graced by the play of your flute. If you would call to mind that your boyhood is the wonder of the three worlds, then you would come to know, as I do, my deep desire, and would tell me how to sometimes see with my very eyes your lovely lotus face, graced by the play of your flute. The words you exchange with the impassioned milkmaids, with your eyes wide and dancing accompaniment to the grace of their wit, overflow with nectar and are buoyant with youth. They stir in the hearts of the good. When again will the ocean of mercy be manifested before me with the beneficent brightness of a moon face, and interrupt my meditation with the nectar of music from divine flute play? I long to hold in my restless gaze the playful boy who is balm to the side. He has roused in my mind an indescribable agitation by his glances, tender, innocent, and inconstant, by the perturbation of your trembling lower lips, and by the abundance of your tender, joyous flute notes. By any such of your charms, you torment my heart. Alas, alas! Before some affliction comes to strike hard at my limbs and unloose their joints, let, O Lord, the strength of my consciousness be made twofold by the moonlight from your moon face. Before the 10th age of man comes upon me from some flaw to make all things dark, let me attend your full moon face while it sounds the flute and makes a playground for your sweet expressions. I give ear to the tinkling of jewel anklets, which is flooded by an echoing tide of flute notes from the ocean of compassion, whose flooding tides are worshipped by playful currents from the gaze of rolling eyes. O Lord, O beloved, the only kin of all the world, O frisking Krishna, O ocean of compassion, O master, O lover, the delight of all eyes. Oh, when will you come when I can see you? Oh, how am I to get through these empty, wretched days without seeing you, O Hari, O kin of the unprotected, the only ocean of compassion. Thus concludes chapter 2 from Shri KrishnaKarnamritam. Thank you for listening. Shri Radha Krishnaya Namo Namaha.